Hello and welcome to Game Over Yeah, the video game podcast created by gamers for gamers, with your hosts Leon,
Dave,
and the stag beetle himself, a very tired Michael Stevens.
very tired Michael
Fucking
Stevens.
knackered, man.
Yeah, I mean, what's going
you
on,
look all
man?
sweaty.
Yeah, I just ran.
You just ran.
I didn't finish work until like however long ago. Oh. I've got one day off this week.
What?
Where are we going on that day off?
Oh yeah, we're going to Eurogamer.
So I'm gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
I haven't had a day off since last Monday.
Oh Jesus Christ, man.
And yeah, iPhone came out the weekend.
It's
So,
huge.
So how did that go?
Fucked my life. Amazing in one way because I sold lots of phones. However, when the company crashed for 3 hours on a Saturday
what
afternoon,
nightmare. Ugh.
and we had triple the amount of customers we usually have in,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I got my hands on one today, and
Plus or the normal one?
I think it's the Plus.
Yeah, that's big. It's like note size.
Yeah, it's massive. Quite light though.
Yeah, very light. It's nice, but it's iPhone. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, it's much bigger than the S5. I did a size comparison.
Mine's bigger than yours.
So, I mean, like, what's been going on this week, guys? I mean, let's go with you, Mike, first, man.
What do you think's been going on?
I mean, is it?
I think it's probably going to be the same as what you say.
Oh no, I've got a
Have
few
you
other
actually had
things that I
much
can
time to
mention
play
now, so
Destiny?
that's all good. Destiny.
So is it pretty much like work,
This
come
lovely-
home?
This
play
lovely
Destiny, go back to
item
work?
on the wall here, Destiny. Oh.
I have literally
Oh,
just
yeah.
worked and played Destiny.
I shit you not. Most of my time it's been work, podcast, Destiny. That's totally
Who
what
needs
it's been.
sleep?
Yeah, many a time I've stayed up till 3 and gone to work for 7.
Yeah.
That would explain the
My
tiredness.
body is just like, Michael, shh, go to sleep. Like it was screaming at me today, like, the podcast, you could just say you're ill. And I was like, no, I shall survive. And my body's just like, okay, maybe I'll make you feel ill then.
So living off energy drinks at the moment then.
No, because when I'm really, really tired and have too many energy drinks or coffee, I get really anxious. Like, my whole body pulsates.
Really?
So, yeah. Do you remember how I felt like when we were, like, when we got breakfast?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's me when I'm really, really tired. Like,
Wow.
in general.
Right.
So, like, I just start getting really fucking moody and really... Like, I can feel my nails pulsing. Is the weirdest way.
Sorry, what? you
Like,
can
I
feel your
my
nails.
like my whole body pulses, but I can feel it in my nails really strongly.
It sounds like some sort of superpower.
I might have. Maybe if I just go 48 hours without sleep, I can lightning bolt someone.
Maybe.
Quite a possibility.
Or you turn into Wolverine and your nails are
I
some-
could just go zzz and hair like this appears.
I was thinking more like Wolverine. They pulse and then suddenly they shoot out into blades.
It would be good. But yeah, it's been Destiny, Mole Foul.
Yeah,
'Cause I
like
love
mad.
that shit.
Are you level
man.
30 yet?
I don't think anyone is. I don't
No.
think. I think the cap's 29, but
Well, that's what. I think that's the highest I've heard.
anyone's
of.
encountered. Yeah.
got.
I am level
I
26.
thought there were people that got to like 30 soon after it came out.
I haven't seen 130.
It's hard.
It is really hard because of the drops. It's the drop rate,
Yeah.
basically.
Well,
You gotta be
as
lucky.
I was reading just beforehand, apparently there are places that drop rate is quite high, and
It's not the drop rate; it's quite high. It's just that
It's
you
just
don't
the
have to do
enemy.
fuck
Yeah,
all.
you don't have to do anything, and the enemy count. They just keep
Yeah,
coming.
that's the problem with the
That's what
random
it is.
drop.
Yeah.
That it's you could do a whole raid and not get fuck all, or you can sit and shoot into a hole, and you get lots.
Yeah.
seems a
roll.
bit unbalanced.
Yeah, but they're doing stuff about it and so on. But it's good.
It is.
Oh,
It
good.
is a bloody rad game. Well, on that level, is there anything else that you want to sort of? I mean, I suppose the iPhone kind of thing,
Oh
system
my
going
God.
down. That's about it, really.
Yeah, lots of
anything else?
iPhone stuff. Although we have got some available. Well, we've run out now, but we've got them available for a couple of days, which is
Fair enough.
funny.
Well, that's Mike then. So Dave.
I just Wow.
I don't think
I just realised I'm not very visible right now.
Oh fuck! Yeah, come
how
on.
visible.
Sort this out already.
I wondered why I couldn't see him properly.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, now he's now. This is a quick changing break.
Yeah, change it.
Hit the jazz. With the Bob Persona brutality.
Don't get me
In
started
joke.
on jazz.
Oh, there we go.
There we
there
go.
we go.
I am
This is
now
how
Far
it
more
is.
visible. I like the old off the shoulder.
Oh yeah, that is
Very-
no,
very
no,
sexual.
Do it.
Yeah, like that.
That's naughty. That is.
Yeah.
It's a little-
Oh,
Wow.
oh yeah.
What have you been playing this week, Dave?
I have been playing a lot of World of Warcraft this week.
Exciting stuff.
Far too much World of Warcraft. Because obviously things are going away in 6.0 that I'm sort of gearing up and trying to get them all done before they finally disappear. But I did get Insane title. So incredibly happy about that. That's only taken me a stupid amount of years to do on and off. It's kind of, I do it, I get like a big push to get it done, and then I just go, oh, I can't be asked anymore.
So I mean, like, you kind of gave me a whole explanation earlier.
Yeah.
Try and be brief with this explanation, because like it was. I understand why it can't be brief because of the sheer time that you actually spent on it. But try.
Okay, really quickly, 5 insanely hard reputations that you have to raise in World of Warcraft, and you have to get them all to Exalted and 1 to Honoured, and it takes a long time because there's a billion things you got to do with them. There you go.
I mean, like,
What is the actual?
yeah, it's insane in the membrane.
Yeah,
isn't it?
the actual feat
I've
of
got
strength
that.
you get is Insane in the Membrane, and you get a title of the Insane. So your character.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was going to say. You
Mine's
don't
got
even,
the stag beetle above it.
yeah, that's the only title you need is Stag Beetle.
I don't actually have a World of Warcraft character called Stag Beetle.
Yeah,
Do you
this
even
needs to
play
happen.
World of Warcraft?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Okay.
it doesn't need to happen anymore then. I don't want you on that anymore. Stay on
No,
Destiny, man.
Destiny. I love Destiny.
It's all about Destiny.
We have decided that this week is Nightfall time.
It is Nightfall time.
Fuck,
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
do it,
cry.
man.
Nightfall?
So Nightfall is, so you have strikes, which are your 3-man instances, effectively. And then you get heroic, which you can go up to level 26 for some of them.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And they're hard, and they usually have 1 modifier on it, or 2 modifiers. So it'd be like melee damage does double or triple or whatever for them. Random things, arc damage.
Yeah,
does
arc
more,
damage
things
does
like that.
more. You know. Yeah, they'll just.
Nightfall,
Yeah.
they give you like 7 of them.
Yeah. There's.
And turn it up to a harder difficulty.
Yeah, it's like level 28.
And
isn't
instead
it?
of usually, if someone dies, they'll res in 30 seconds unless you res them.
Right.
Heroic, you have to res them,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then you wipe, and then you go back to the start of that.
Yeah.
If you wipe on Nightfall, you go back into orbit, and you have to do everything.
Yeah, you have
again
to start from the beginning.
It
Wow.
is brutal.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're
So
going
you
to
could get all the way near to the end, and you could cock it up, and you'd have to start that all again. That whole strike mission.
Fun.
And it's not like that. The one that it is this week, Earth, I think it is.
Oh, is it Earth?
Yeah, there's a boss in there I think would wipe us.
But I
quick.
suppose we're gonna. Is it tomorrow? We're attempting it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
have you
reset day.
done Nightfall
Yeah.
before?
No, reset day's Wednesday, I think.
We're gonna try it tomorrow.
Yeah, reset day's Wednesday, I think. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and I need to.
Do you get
Do lots of
ridiculously
stuff.
shiny loots if
No.
you beat it?
I think you do get
There's-
exotic, most likely.
Yeah.
But everyone that I've seen, 2 of them got an exotic, and the other one gets fucked in the arse. And if it's me,
The thing is that you haven't been very lucky with your exotic drops. I think you need to talk about your drops that you've had recently.
alright. So
'cause
for the
they're
people that
incredible.
understand Destiny, they'll probably understand what I mean. But I'll break it down for Dave because he doesn't understand Destiny. So
Yeah, good shout.
I
good
don't
shout.
understand many
Think,
things.
yeah, do it.
right,
Do it as
if
well.
I break it down to
Oh, exotics.
what were purple in
Uh,
WoW rare?
Rare.
Okay, so rare is now blue.
Okay.
Green is uncommon.
Yeah.
Purple is legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you get them like they're hard, but you can get them. And then
Yeah.
exotic are
yellow.
they're yellow,
Yeah.
so they're like the
Yeah.
top daddy.
Yeah, so like legendary then.
Yeah, and what happens is weapons aren't locked to characters, but armor can be. So if I get a legendary drop, could be for a Titan, or
Yeah.
it could be for another class.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you get a legendary engram, an engram is like a token that you hand in to give you an item.
Yeah.
it's not always a legendary. In fact, more times than not, it's a blue.
Yeah.
So it's quite frustrating.
Yeah.
However, the time that you actually do get a legendary, or in my case, I got a exotic, it was for another class.
Oh,
so
no.
by the time I did some stuff, at the time I was level 22
Yeah.
with my Titan. If I'd gone and rolled a hunter,
Yeah.
I could have had a level 26 hunter straight away because I have the gear in the bank all for hunter.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
You've
And
had
you can't
2
trade
drops,
it.
Hunter.
No,
haven't you?
4 drops.
Oh, you've had 4 drops.
I have a whole legendary set, including exotic.
Man.
That's
And
crazy.
it's all the matching stuff as well. It's the Neo or whatever. So
You
actually,
need to make a hunter.
I probably will, because actually I looked at it the other day and I went, well, this gives me a boost to auto rifles and sniper rifles,
Yeah.
and all of them match to everything, and then the trip mines and stuff, which I didn't really understand because I never used that.
Yeah,
a
I
lot
don't
of
really
s-
like the trip mines. The trip mines are on the gunslinger class.
It gives
kind of
you
thing.
an extension to time and an
Okay.
extension to range for it and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
I'm a
okay.
bit annoyed because I
Maybe they're just hinting that you should play Hunter.
maybe they're fuckers.
It totally is. I mean, like the thing is, right? It's
I'm
not
the only
happened.
one.
It's not happened to me once. I have never had a piece of armor for another class drop,
Yeah.
and you've had it 4 times.
How gutted was I? I went mad.
I remember you
we
getting
were,
that
we were
first
all on the
exotic.
chat,
Yeah.
and I got a legendary engram, exotic engram, and I was going, yeah, boy, yeah, because it was from you give when you give in stuff, you can upgrade your cryptarch,
Yeah.
and when you hit a level on it, they give you a random drop.
Okay.
So I was going, yeah, boy, and then I did it, and it was actually exotic in there, and I'm fucking dancing, I'm singing, I'm shouting down the thing,
Yeah.
and I go to put it on, I'm like, it's for a fucking hunter,
Oh no.
and everyone's like, what do you mean it's for a hunter? I was like, it's for a fucking hunter. Oh, and there's no trade systems.
There's nothing like that. In the
Wow.
game. So yeah,
You just have to make a Hunter.
Yeah, I would.
even make a hunter, or you could dismantle it for.
Well, I was
items and
actually
everything.
looking at that, and I think
Because when you get an ascendant shard,
I
for
get
that.
a lot of stuff for that.
Oh, is
I
it?
think exotics. I think you get a couple of bits, but
Ah, nice.
I think it's probably better to just have
Just
it
have
as
a hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, because the other day when no one else was online and I kind of was at level 26, I did all the Vanguard stuff and everything like that. I just sort of, I can't even remember what I was going to say. I fell into a pothole there. I just completely lost it.
Words.
Words
And
come
that's
out
the-
of my mouth.
And
Completely
that's
lost
the end
it.
of that
I can't
story.
remember what I was going to go to. No, it's
Awesome.
gone.
Okay. I'm sure it'll come back
That's
later
fucking
on.
crazy. Don't know.
Mental.
Brain just went.
Yeah, so WoW. Been playing a lot of that and not much else. But yeah, I'm now pretty much in a position where I think I can finish off a legendary quest and get a legendary cloak before that goes away. But it's like we worked it out that one of the quests goes away in 6.0, which is probably in October, and then the game launches at some point in November, which is when the entire quest chain goes away. So I basically have 2 months.
Oh, okay.
Well, in fact, less than that because it's almost October now. In fact, it'll be
Crazy.
October in like a week.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
shit. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And
man.
that includes doing a shitload of raids to get a shitload of items which have a ridiculously low drop rate.
Ah.
And yeah, so it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's been leaks of the cutscenes coming up in the next expansion, which one person has told me, and he's seen them, and he's like, they're amazing, and I'm like, no spoilers, no
Have
spoilers.
they said what the new classes are going to be? Are they going to do new classes or new?
I'm not aware of that, but then I don't check the internet.
That is very true.
And the thing is
Dave, considering how visible Dave is and how visible the internet is,
They
you
don't
think
go
they
together.
go together, but no.
No,
No,
We need to get him in cahoots with Google.
I think so. I think it needs
Google's
to happen.
rubbish. Every time I do search on Google, it gives up me stuff that's like 2 years old.
How very dare you? What phone do you use?
I don't. I use Google like the browser.
What phone do you use?
Samsung,
What operating system is on it?
Android,
Who makes Android?
Google.
Shut your mouth.
But it's
I
still.
love
How
that
very
idea.
dare you? I
Love
will
that.
not have a bad thing said about Google.
But
I
seriously,
love them.
every time I do a search,
I'm a big fan of Google.
Although
as
they're
well.
cunts in another way. But
but every time I search for stuff, like I'll put something in, it always finds like things from like 2011, and it's like,
what
how
are you
is this-
searching for though?
like.
Give an example, because if it's something that was relevant in 2011, that's probably why.
Well, no. If for example, if I'm doing a search for a quest or like the item or something, and I need to know what the current state of it is, I will do something, and I have to type in 2014 in order for it to
Wouldn't
actually.
you say he's about 3 years behind the curve on most things?
Yeah.
So 2011's about right for you.
Yeah, it's about right.
Everyone else probably did that quest in 2011, and you're about there now. That's the usual, isn't it? You can change the settings on Google in the Chrome browsers and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but it still comes up with old stuff. It's really annoying.
Stop looking for 80s porn then.
Okay.
It's fair enough.
But you told me
it's not
Afro
going.
Bush.
It's like porn with Bush.
Porn with Bush.
Yeah, you know,
70s.
And a lot less
It's
throat
not
and
like-
anal.
Yeah.
we
Anal
talk-
wasn't as prevalent back in the day. Whole lot less.
Well, you know, you were talking about it 2 weeks ago about this porn thing, so I thought, I'd get around to looking.
The thing is that you said you were going to do your research on the old interwebs. No research on that.
No
interwebs.
research.
No research.
on
No,
that
that's
No,
interwebs.
no research.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
Dave should have to, as a daily task, press "I feel lucky" on Google
Yeah.
and just learn.
I like this. I
Learn,
like this
learn what's
Do
going
you know
on
what?
in the world.
And I think we should do that right now. Bring up the browser window, Dan.
Have you played the wiki?
bring
game?
up the browser window, right?
Speaking-
And
Oh
Not
look,
again!
you're flying bugs.
are you on
back.
the right browser window?
You're going to get him
you've
this
selected the other browser now somehow. How did you do that?
week. Have you ever played the wiki game?
How did you?
Which
You
wiki game?
you've
The one
you've
where
un-
you
you've
have
somehow
pick a topic.
selected the wrong browser. Nice. It's all good. I think you dragged it down earlier and it somehow moved it over.
Why don't you do it on your phone?
I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to do it right
You're
now.
ahead of the game.
Yeah,
You know
totally.
what? Don't worry about it, Dan. Just bring it back to us and let's
It's
have a
like
look. So
Browserception now. Yeah, so the wiki game is that you pick a topic, so you think of a word, and then you
I don't know how that
go to
happened,
random
Dan.
wiki, and then it's who can get to that particular topic and the least number of clicks.
Okay, I have
do
a
I
better
have?
game.
I don't have that on my mobile. The feeling lucky
You
button.
might
Your
not.
your
Why
phone
don't
doesn't
you just
feel
go
lucky.
onto Google.
Just in fact, you can bring up another tab on that other window that you've got, on the one down there. Not up there, down.
Left a bit, right a bit.
The one
up
that
a bit.
it's showing.
In a bit.
No. The one that is showing at the
The
moment.
one that it's got.
You, on the actual browser.
For
There
those
we
of
go.
you
Just hit a new tab.
who are listening to this
Fantastic.
on the train,
Where's
Yeah.
I feel
you just have
lucky
to
gone?
close and
Yeah.
imagine.
So, and just go into actual Google. Actually, go on Google because that's not the.
Yeah, google.com.
Yeah.
/
There we go.
penal.
We know how to feel lucky
And
now.
now feel
Right.
lucky and tell us what we're feeling lucky about.
What we've? Oh yeah, I suppose you have to put.
No.
something in.
Go back. You don't have to search anything. I thought you could just search.
Oh,
feel
can you?
lucky.
I swear it brings up the first result of whatever you're searching, doesn't it? I don't know.
no,
I don't know.
just
Feeling
click I
lucky.
feel lucky, and then it brings up something.
Oh, maybe not.
No, it doesn't. Okay,
I
well
don't
we
know.
failed there. So that was a.
I've never used it before.
In short,
It's come up with some cool stuff.
That
Different
was-
types
No,
of
it's
Google.
It's just found lots of
that
Google
was an
images.
amazing another pothole.
Segway!
There. Another pothole.
Wow, that was I learned so much there.
Okay, we will do a Google thing then. Who knows about the bacon?
Oh, what the Kevin Bacon?
Kevin
yeah,
Bacon.
the 7 degrees
Yeah.
of Kevin
Give
Bacon.
me someone that you don't think's connected to Kevin Bacon.
I've done 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Everybody is connected to Kevin
Just
Bacon.
go. Anyone.
Anyone.
Come on, give me someone.
Anyone is.
Gandhi.
Right. Go back to Google, and then I want you to type in Gandhi bacon number.
Here we go. So we'll find out Gandhi's bacon number.
Let's find it out. Now this is actually devoted to a part of Google. Have you seen the thing it does?
No.
Yeah.
It's built in the browser for it.
Really?
Yeah. So what will happen is
Yes,
there.
that'll be at the
How
top.
many
Bacon
Gandhi's
number
bacon
is
number is
2.
2?
Can you tell us what his bacon? Why his bacon number? Go up to that top bit, and how is he connected? I can't read it from here.
Yep.
So he appeared in A Few Good Men, which had
Kevin
someone
Bacon
else
in
in.
it.
Michael De Lorenzo in it, and how was he connected to Gandhi? And he appeared in Michael Jackson's #1. So
There we go.
Mahatma
So now it's
Gandhi
on that kind of
is
level.
2 bacons.
So what? Mahatma Gandhi turned up in a Michael Jackson video.
And that's how he's connected to Kevin Bacon
Apparently.
because of
I
that.
don't know. I
That
can't read
makes
it
no
from here.
sense.
It doesn't. But apparently that's the case.
Fucking Google, man.
It's Google.
Yeah,
That's
this
what
is
they do.
this is-
Dropping science on you bitches.
Yeah, this is why I'm not a fan. Because it's just weird. Their searching is just strange.
Who do you use to search the internet for?
I still use Google.
Oh, so you're
I
bitching
don't
about
hear
Google,
you
but
saying.
still using
I don't
it.
hear you saying anything about Bing up in here.
Oh,
Bing
Bing
oh
is
God, Bing is bad.
Bing
horrendously
is terrible. Yeah.
Do you remember when
I-
Yahoo could have bought Google?
Mm-hmm.
I still use Ask Jeeves. That's
Is
still
it
a
even
thing.
still there?
It exists.
It still exists.
Yahoo!
I think Yahoo's still around as well.
Yahoo is.
Yeah, but it's not Ask Jeeves, mate, it's just Ask.
Yeah,
They
just go ask
shortened it.
him. Just ask.
Just ask him.
Just
I've
ask.
never understood how 118 has still got money. Like,
They still do
I
adverts.
can, wait, put it this way, yeah. Our 118 is £1.80 plus 50p a minute for them to find me something that Google finds me quicker. That's free.
It's true, but I mean, some people obviously haven't got onto the curve of the smartphone technology as it
Yeah.
is.
Fuck off.
I wonder how
No, but
many...
there's some,
It's like a bacon number.
there's some people.
There's only 3 that they're distance away. Call someone with Google.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, fair point.
If I'm stuck in London,
Fair point.
okay. If Leon, I'll tell you what. If you're ever stuck in London, you can't get any 3G. Ring me. I'll do a Google search for you. Don't worry. I won't even charge you £1.89 as a
that's
connection
cool.
fee.
That's cool.
It's fine.
But
I may
you know,
dress up in the 118.
But there's
stuff
still
and a
people
moustache.
who are not as intelligent to do that, and will think, well, fuck it, I can call up
How
this
many
number
is a
and still get
percentage?
the-
1%.
But
Still-
still, is that 1% going to be enough to be able to keep their business going?
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Yeah.
considering...
And how heavily they advertise, they are on a lot.
Considering the amount of adverts 1118 do on the
I
telly
fucking
at the
love
moment,
this conversation. It's brilliant.
they are obviously raking it in from advertising money. It's
What do you
crazy.
mean they're raking it in from advertising money? They're paying people to put their adverts
Yeah.
up.
There's obviously some sort of scam going on.
That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that they are on everything, so they must pay shitloads of money to companies to have their adverts there.
Mm.
And
Well,
who the
no.
fuck is using them?
People.
Oh, some, yes.
People who have not yet grasped the wonder of internet.
It's also like, let's go on to. I'll get onto something quickly on money, sort of thing. Right? What did WhatsApp sell for again? 18 billion.
Oh, it's something ridiculous.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Dixon's car phone is worth 6 billion.
Mm.
WhatsApp is worth 3 times what my 4,000 or 3,000 store company is.
Mm. Yeah.
Tis mental.
It is.
Twitter's worth a lot of money.
I'm
And they
just
haven't made a
curious.
profit ever.
Have they not?
0 profit the whole time. They have lost so much money, but Twitter as an entity is worth that much money just because of hashtags, because of the whole idea of Twitter, and everyone uses Twitter. But their losses for last year were huge.
Well, it's like,
Really?
it's like
Yeah,
all the
that blows my
consoles.
mind.
You know, they make the consoles at a loss, and but they're still big names.
They say
and
that they only make a loss after a little while, but it's all to do. They're making money on other things.
Yeah.
But Twitter doesn't make money as a company. They're actually operating on a loss, but their share price goes up.
Crazy.
It's bananas.
It is complete bonkers.
Mind blown.
You know, I'm just like, what the
Yes.
fuck? It's completely bonkers. I just don't get it. I'm like, how the fuck?
How dare they touch the Princess Cup?
But then, wasn't that how the whole .com boom suddenly imploded on itself because there were so many companies that were running?
Yes,
at
that's
a
what I'm
loss?
saying. But Twitter has bypassed that. Twitter's worth more than some countries are worth.
That's very true.
I
And-
guess they just managed to.
They don't make any money as a company.
I guess they're just lucky.
How is that? It doesn't make sense in my brain. Like,
They managed to hit.
we give away money, but we're worth more money now. But we can't take any of it.
But there's just such a massive niche market that they've just managed to completely eclipse. It's like, how many other companies competitive to Twitter can you think of?
Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
all social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still use Twitter. Twitter is encompassed into all of that.
Well, no,
Yeah,
but I think that
only
makes
'cause they
sense for
came
them
aside
to all
to
be
it.
kind of all to interlink.
Yeah,
just
'cause
because of the fact
Facebook
of that,
had
it makes
to
sense
adapt,
for them.
so,
if you know what I
yeah.
mean, as a business, because of the fact of that is social media.
What's the
everything
gaming
kind of
one?
needs to be like interlinked. Is there a gaming one?
Yeah, there's a gaming one. It's really annoying.
I had no idea.
No, I have no idea.
I can't remember what
Quick
it's called.
to the Google.
Dan, can you Google gaming social networking? Yeah, gaming social networking. It's really annoying. My friend's on it, and every time links with Twitter, so when he does something,
Oh,
it
okay.
fucking gives me an alert that I should join his fucking
Is it
group
Bebo?
on. No, Bebo's dead.
Okay, well,
But-
we'll get back to that anyway. But while we're getting on, while we're looking it up, I suppose I'll talk about some of the other things
Do
that I kind
Do
of
it.
did this week. Now, first of all, I want to go into like fail of the week. It's not really a fail, but
you always
it's a
have a
little
fail. What's your favourite?
What's your fail this week?
So
Fail of the week.
this bent metal pole here. I know, like people that you know may
It
have
looks like a flute.
may have seen my room and seen that sort of. Yeah, go closer to a camera for me. Thanks. There we go. Thanks, Dan. So Dan was round. It was his birthday actually. So happy birthday to Dan
Dan.
for Saturday.
Happy
just gone.
birthday!
There you go. There's his hand. There we go. I'll take the poll back. We were all sitting here like for his birthday,
Right,
having a good time,
and then
and then you see like yeah,
I wondered
Hadley-
why that was missing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so that was up there. Right now,
Yeah,
we were all just sitting there, and suddenly, from behind us, it just fell over. None of us were standing up. We were
Yeah.
all sitting down on like nothing was like that.
It was
It
clearly a ghost.
that's what Dan says.
did you not
That's
have
what
it
Dan
pegged
says.
at the
Some
back,
sort of
though?
poltergeist.
No.
That's your own fault.
Yeah. So it fell, and I was
You know
like,
what it was? It was the Sonic hat. It just couldn't take the
The Sonic
awesome-
hat got to such a speed of vibrating that it just caused it to fall.
That's what it is.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's
100%.
what it's got to
Mystery
be. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to put it up now. So I was like, next morning, I was like, you know what, I'll sort it out next morning.
Yeah.
And I went and looked at the polls and went. Some of the polls were pretty much like this, and I was like, well, I'm not putting that together again, then, am I? So I'm
Amazing.
living out of a suitcase again now, which is
Aw.
nice.
But- On a positive, the room does feel so much bigger.
It does, you know. So I think I might just not buy another one of them for a bit, and just keep it like this. It's
And
quite
live
nice.
out of a suitcase
Live out of
forever.
a suitcase. Fuck it. Why not?
I'll tell you a fail of the week.
Oh yeah, go on then.
Go on, then.
So I went to have some lunch with an old friend.
As you do.
It wasn't really lunch, it was dinner, but it was like a lunch.
And it wasn't really
Yeah.
an old friend, it was more of an acquaintance.
It was a very old friend. I haven't seen him in ages. And they were trying out a new curry type thing.
Yeah.
Curry type thing.
Well, it's not really a curry because it doesn't have curry
So
powder
basically,
and stuff in it.
you kind of went for a lunch, but it wasn't really a lunch.
When am I
You
ever
went for a
properly
curry, and it
described?
wasn't really a curry.
The stag beetle is an enigma. I am just a question and not an answer. It was like a curry. You could call it a curry, but I would call it more a chicken in a sauce that was hot.
Okay.
So anyway,
So basically,
Thanks.
a quintessential curry.
so I smell it coming
If we
out.
boil it down to its basic, what it is, that's like saying soup. It's kind of like soup, but basically it's just heated flavour.
No, because it's chicken in a sauce. All right, fuck off. That's not true. Right, sweet chili chicken. Chicken in a sweet chili chicken sauce is not a curry.
No.
So fuck yourself. Let me explain
It's
why
like
it was a fail.
chips. It's like a potato, but just like cut up.
That's completely different. If I say it's like potato cut up and fried, that's fucking chips. But if I said it was potato
But-
cut up and boiled, it's different. Anyway,
It could be crisp.
let me explain the problem. Let me explain the fail, because this isn't even a fail. This is how big a fail
I thought
it
your
was.
fail was explaining a story.
Trust me, you're not ready for how big a fail
Dave
this
is
is.
on point this
He
week.
is. I
He
might
is on
hit him in a minute.
point.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, I know,
What
right?
the fuck is going on? You can tell I'm tired. Fuck me. I don't even have a comeback.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, let me get to my fucking story.
Go on
Okay,
then.
man, okay, sorry.
So anyway, I come in and I'm told it's not that hot. And I say, it smells pretty fucking hot, mate. It's like, no, don't worry, it's not that hot. So anyway, I said, what's in it? Shows me the ingredients. And I looked here, like a list. It was literally like a printed off thing like that. And I went,
Yeah.
he's done something wrong here, because there's no way my nostrils are smelling what's in here. Anyway, I go, what have you put in this? We go for a bit.
Hmm.
And he goes, oh, so on, so forth. 12 tablespoons of curry powder.
Tablespoons.
Wait, let me finish. 12 tablespoons of curry powder. Yeah, I thought it was a bit much, but it says it. It says half a teaspoon. One, and the line's kind of gone. I went, how much is 12 tablespoons? It goes, it was pretty much the whole thing. Mate, there's 4 servings. That's fucking 3 tablespoons per serving. So anyway, I thought I'd be adventurous and I'd try it.
Yeah, how bad was it?
It was pretty hot. I'm not going to lie. It didn't taste of anything but fire. There was no flavour. There was no flavour. I couldn't taste the chicken. Like, you know, usually at least you get the texture.
Yeah.
Didn't taste of anything. Like, it just felt like lumps of burning fire in my mouth. I was eating coal, effectively, on fire.
Would like some pain.
But yeah, he goes, I thought it looked a little bit much. And I was like, first of all, that's a teaspoon. He goes, that's a tablespoon. I was like, TSP? Where is TSP in tablespoon? He goes, well, it's a tablespoon. And I was like, no, that's TBSP. And he goes, oh, right. And I was like, but more to the point, it says half, not 12. Didn't you think at 6? Like, that's an extortionate amount of curry powder into a... It wasn't even a big pot. I'm talking not even a big saucepan. It's literally like this big a saucepan. Like, when it's half curry powder, you're thinking, have I seen this recipe right? Like...
That's amazing.
You would double check it, wouldn't you, at least? So anyway, yeah, it was hot. And failed a lot.
Is he like a chef? Does he actually do
He's
lots
a
of
fucking
cooking?
idiot. He's actually not that bad a cook. Like, I've had his food before. He's not a good cook, but like,
well,
he's
clearly,
cooked like a chili, or he's cooked fajitas or something like that when I've come round. It's been fine. It's all right. It's good edible food. It tastes all right. It's not fucking Michelin star, but it's all right food, and I'm not going to complain about it.
So it's an easier recipe with like everything written out in longhand.
It was just the most ridiculous statement in the world of like looking at it like my nostrils aren't lying to me. I can smell the heat, and it's still like on the thing across the room of how hot this is. And then I didn't tell him until he tried the first bite. Then I fucking said, I'll be brave as well. Was that fucking really hot? I was like, because you got 12 fucking tablespoons!
Did he sort of like slowly just slide off the table and collapse as a heap in the floor?
It was the second hottest thing I've ever tried in my life.
What's the hottest thing?
Was that other story kind of thing? Or
Which one? The Jamaican hot curry?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
With my mate's mum.
Yeah, and I think
so like she's proper.
For the people that are new to the podcast,
proper Caribbean mum.
Yeah.
Like proper, and they made me a separate bowl of something.
Okay.
And I was like, why have I got a separate one? And she goes, no, this is too hot for you. And I'm intrigued at this point because the one I'm eating is fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're talking 4 out of 4 chilies I'd give it, like on the kind of scales. And I was feeling adventurous, and I was a bit drunk, so I said I'd have a bite. And I couldn't taste anything for a week. Like, it just burnt my mouth to smithereens.
Nah.
And literally, she goes, I don't understand why people find it so hot, and all this stuff. And I was like, what's in it? And this is it's quite a big cockpot.
Cockpot?
She does like a bit
of
She's a cockpot, that one.
Quite a big crockpot. But you know, most curries like that, you get a bit of heat when you put 1 Scotch bonnet in.
Yeah.
When you got 5 in there,
Ooh.
and then the habaneros, and then all these things. I was like, this is very hot. She goes, that'll be the habaneros. And I was like, yeah, they're pretty hot. And she goes, oh, the Scotch bonnets give it a bit of flavour, though. And I was like, I wouldn't class them as a mild chili sort of thing. All I was expecting is halfway through for her to go, there's a naga in there too. And I'm like, fuck, I'm dead. Have you ever watched, I think I made you watch it.
The naga.
That's one of the funniest things.
Yeah, it's normally the ghost
naga chili's a ghost chili. There's one hotter than that now.
Is
there? Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Viper?
They're always making hotter chilies. They actually sort of cultivate them to try and get stupidly hot chilies to the point where you can't actually touch them.
Well, you know the ghost chilies and ghost peppers and whatever. Yeah. Do you know what they're used for in most countries where they grow?
Killing things.
Putting onto fences to ward off elephants. Because if an elephant smells it, goes, no, I don't like that. It's a fucking 4-ton whatever the fuck they weigh. and they don't like it. So
Yeah,
what
but-
do you think happens when fucking Joe Bloggs around the corner eats a whole one in 2 bites? Every single one I've ever watched of someone actually eating it, they were fucked for hours. It wasn't like, oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
I'm dying or whatever. Like hours of throwing up,
Yeah.
eating ice raw. Like he's literally got ice. He's just going, and mate, that's horrendous.
Terrible.
Anyway, back to games.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I suppose, well, Saturday, like I said, everyone was kind of around, had a laugh, played loads of Destiny throughout the week, like ridiculous amounts of Destiny, like so much so that I'm close to 27. I'm not too far off it now. I think I just need to get maybe a legendary for the kind of my helmet kind of thing, and then I should be all right. Well, purple helmet. Yeah.
Wait.
It has come out a lot, that joke. So yeah, so I'm nearly there on that front. I started another character because I was waiting for the other guys. I think that was probably what I was going to go on about.
Titan!
Yeah, I started another character because I was waiting for everyone to kind of
Catch up.
a little bit. Because I really want to do that bloody the Vault of Glass, man, and we need 6 of us.
You're not ready for that, yeah.
I know. I still need
thought
to be
there
like
was only
27.
groups
really,
of 3.
No, Vault Glass
It's
is the raid,
6.
which is 6.
Yeah,
And it looks fucking hard,
it
man.
looks very hard. But I mean, if you see, because obviously the first lot it took them like 10 hours.
Now
kind
it's
of thing.
down to
It's
fuck all.
it's down
Hour
to
and a
like
half.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that happens all the time. It takes so long to learn the
Exactly.
routine to-
Yeah. Apparently, like some of the original guys are helping as well. I think they're coming up with some guides and stuff like that. There's a few things out there now that so if you need help on the Vault,
you seen what you get? One of the drops you
I
can
haven't. No.
Legendary Sparrow.
Oh, is it?
Doesn't look any different.
Oh, does it not? Oh.
So what?
Not that I could see.
What? So if you basically get something that looks exactly the same.
It
what's
looks.
the point?
It
just-
doesn't look that different.
Oh, okay.
It does a bit.
I
but
assume it's faster. Though, as
Yeah,
well.
it's much faster.
Yeah.
Also, you can do the upgrade straight to a legendary, and it will go twice as fast as what it would to a rare.
Nice.
when
nice.
you want to get places even faster.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
So would you say you're kind of like on the curve of everyone else playing, or are you sort of?
We're slightly ahead of the I'd say the majority of people. We're ahead of.
Oh, Sergeant Rock is talking. Yeah. It's from day
Yeah,
one to
so
now
he's
to
25.
25. Well,
No,
day
we're
1 to
just-
now 26 for me.
26.
So that's.
So yeah, I think it's a grind.
Yeah, it
Certainly.
is.
That is
Massive
that is the
grind.
best description of it. There's a certain
Mm.
there's a lot of grinding, but I like it. The thing is, do you know what's made this game for me?
What?
We've awoken the jive.
We've awoken.
Our
the
raid
jive.
team
Yeah.
has made that game. Because if we didn't
Yeah.
have that on, I don't think I'd still be playing.
I
as much.
agree with you as well.
And everyone said, like, it's really weird. Like, we've got Leon and me, and then we've got quite a few people from my work, and then Zach's mate,
Yeah.
and a couple of your mates have come on.
Yeah.
And everyone just has gelled really, really well. Like,
Yeah.
Zach's always playing with Leon, and everyone said, like, oh, Leon's really nice, actually. And, like,
Yeah.
they always used to take the piss out of the podcast, and now they're like, oh, actually, and all this stuff. But,
Well, fuck you guys.
fuck
Car phone guys. Fuck off.
hashtag fuck off.
Yeah.
We weren't good enough for you then. We're not good enough for you now. You cunts.
Well, your Destiny is sponsored by Carphone
It
Warehouse.
is technically. You're right.
But no, yeah, it's been emotional.
It's been good, man.
Has
I've
there been highs and lows and shed tears and all that stuff?
It has been a lot of moaning as well. For
It's from
been-
Mike when he gets another.
To be
epic
fair,
that isn't-
I've kind of turned it around now. I've had some luck now, but
Mm.
I was the last person to get a single. I got a legendary heavy weapon, which is
I stood.
Who
I
cares?
I have a legendary weapon now, but it's a shotgun, and I just don't like it.
I know what
Really
we're
don't
doing
like
tonight.
it. Oh yeah.
Are you going on tonight?
Yeah. I'm
We are
probably.
getting my exotic shotgun tonight. We'll
Yes,
do
we
that,
are.
and
We'll
Zach
sort that
will be
out.
on there
We'll
because
sort
we've
that
got
out.
to do a really difficult fucking quest for it.
Yeah, it's not a problem. We'll do that. We'll do it. It was it's a tough one, but we'll do it.
Someone on there. So this is a
They're
bit of a
never
touchy
satisfied.
subject. To be honest, the whole story is going to be in DLC. There's no story to this game.
There isn't.
I watched the Angry Joe thing and I sort of went, I completely agree, and I didn't even. The thing is, a lot of the story I thought I'd just missed because we were talking. They don't actually tell you anything.
No, they really don't reveal.
There's
that
actually
much
a part where they say, "I could tell you a story of what happened over the 200 years. I could tell you this. I could tell you that," and then don't. And then the girl at the end is like, "Oh, so you've done this, that, the other," and you're like, "Oh, the missions are just about to, oh my god, she's just fucked off. That was the last boss. What the fuck?" The story's shit.
Yeah, the story is
DLC.
terrible,
I've already got the DLC. Have you already got the DLC? So you'll get that. It's 30 quid.
I'm gonna pick up all the. I reckon I will pick up because I wasn't sure on how I was gonna pick it up, on how I was gonna receive it, and just because of the fact that I have been playing with your guys and everything like that, it's totally made me go.
I think the thing that annoys me.
Can you actually play the DLC now, or is it?
No. October's the first one, I think, or November.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But they are releasing stuff. The thing is, they are releasing stuff all the time. Like we've got the. In fact, I've got it here.
Is it down there? Have I put anything there for?
Next public event. So you got Combined Arms has just started, and then September 23rd.
Well, it's just 6th. Passed actually. The Combined Arms was over the weekend. It was a special Crucible thing.
Yeah, so
but that was I don't really do any Crucible though. I do a little bit here and there.
Combined Arms was just you do the maps that have vehicles on only. But then you got the Queen's Wrath will take players to the Reef, which was where the only place you think the story is going to kick in.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
It doesn't. Yeah. But the thing is that I mean, like we kind of spoke about it last week a little bit. I'm glad that they are kind of gradually releasing it, just because of the fact that it means that content-wise doesn't get so stale very quickly.
Yeah.
So
the danger is if it comes out too slow, people will get bored.
A lot of people are bored already, but that's.
I think you're right.
I don't know. It's. I like it.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Put it this way: if you ask me for a review on Destiny, I'd give it as a game probably a 7, maybe even lower than that. But am I loving it? And is it one of my favourite games I've ever played? Yes.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the story is shit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The missions are really repetitive. Lots of the stuff in it is. For a $500 million dollar game, what the fuck have they been doing?
Yeah.
And the DLC.
But then you've got to think about it. It's because the fact that they've already probably developed all of that other stuff. So
but the DLC seems to me because it seems like the story was there, and then Activision went, take those two out and let's bung them onto the thingy.
Yeah.
Or make 2 DLCs
so
out of what you had.
They did a what BioWare did with Mass Effect, and they made the crux of everything DLC. So if you really wanted to find out what happened, then you have to spend more money.
I think so. But I got the DLC already, so I got it in my Ghost Edition, and I'll be playing it till then. I would have thought.
Yeah.
It's killed off every other game I play.
Yeah.
Madden was a mistake. Fucking £100 down the drain.
Ow. Yeah. But anyway, I need to quickly get through things. I think we're getting. Let's have a look. Yeah, another 15 minutes or so. So, things that I wanted to quickly touch on.
Little boys.
Can't talk about that.
Danger.
Solid.
That's
the other thing that's come from this. The amount of fucking piss taking and random words that have come out. Also, most of them have come from my work as well, but it's fallen into it.
Yeah.
So, what was the one I said? Oh, in all seriousness, I said to a customer, "Let me break it down for you."
Nice.
But in Zach's head, I went, "Let me break it down for you," and the whole day, all I heard was, "Oh, I'll do this." But Mike, we could do it this way. No, we can't. Let me break it down for you. And then Zach said "solid" in a serious sense, and now everything's solid. Yeah. What's the other one?
I can't remember right now.
There's so many.
True facts.
True facts.
Hashtag
true facts.
True facts. My manager is ready to kill someone if they say true facts from now on.
Oh, really?
He's got so annoyed with every sentence Zach says. He'll be like, hashtag true facts. Real talk.
Real talk. Oh, yeah, real talk.
Apparently anything kills Madden.
What? Oh. Everything kills.
Anything.
Anything kills Madden. Who said that? Cody.
Yeah, it's Cody.
Was he playing Streets of Rage?
ToeJam and Earl.
Now, I think there was a kind of topic that I wanted to kind of bring, because of the fact that I have been getting into Destiny, so much and everything like that.
So Destiny right now.
It's so Destiny.
It is
so Destiny.
Right now.
I just don't understand on why I kind of get so fucking ridiculously into certain games. And then, like, Tomb Raider, for example, that I loved. You know, I really did like Tomb Raider. Never completed
it.
Never even bothered with it. I don't get it. I don't understand why, you know, sometimes I'm like, I have to fucking finish this game. I have to keep playing this game. You know, like JRPGs, I'm always like, as soon as I get it, I've got to complete it. You know, I'm just like there. You know, like Ni no Kuni, I was fucking doing that for ages. Bravely Default on the DS. You know, I had to complete them kind of thing, you know.
I think it's, I mean, I'm the same in a lot of ways. Like, there's been games where I've actually been really enjoying it, and then something happens, I think. It's, you fall off that, like, one of the best examples was Far Cry 3. I was really enjoying that. I thought it was a good game, and then suddenly,
was it
stop playing and stuff.
Because you mentioned Far Cry 3 as well.
Yeah,
I was just wondering if it was because, you know, once you've realised that the main missions is it, all of the fun side stuff really isn't that fun.
No, I don't think so. Well, the thing is with me, I'm a multiplayer player.
Yeah.
So most of the time if I play a game,
Yeah.
I like playing, like, I don't like Call of Duty style or anything like that, but, like, if you look, I play Madden online, I play UFC online, I don't really play the single player that much, and everything is I want to play, like, 20 minutes or so against one person, go on to the next one, and so on. Story games I get into, but, like, GTA, I love GTA, I still haven't finished it.
Which is crazy,
Well, I haven't purposely gone back since I heard about
Which, you know, actually on that level, Dan can relate on that. So I can see him in the background there, right? He just plays the multiplayer. Have you actually even done the first mission yet? He still hasn't done the first mission.
Well, that's tragic, because it's really good. But on the opposite to that, I got halfway, and then how far have I got into the multiplayer? Haven't completed the tutorial yet.
Yeah, he's got a helicopter on. He's gone like epic on multiplayer. You're like 100 and something. What was it? 140 on the rank kind of thing. That online kind of thing. Yeah, he literally just.
Wow.
Yeah, he
That's what
pumped so
happens
much
when
time
you,
into it.
you
Exactly.
bum rush it sort of thing. You just go at it. 'Cause
Exactly.
that's the thing as well. Like, we've had other games that, well, what, Diablo? I traded that in a week because I just destroyed it.
Yeah.
But Dave, have you got a max level character yet?
No.
Yeah. So, like, that just shows you, like, in a week I destroyed the game. And, like, that's I think that's also a part of it. I think you play certain games, when you play too much, it takes away from the enjoyableness of it.
Well, it's like when MMOs first come out and people just eat them up, and then a week later they start bitching because there isn't stuff. Now, sometimes it's the fault of the people that bring it out because they haven't put in, like, end game content, because they don't expect people to play through that quick, and so it's not, you know, it's a oversight for them. But other times it's just because people play too much.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, if you pace yourself a little bit, then you'll find that you might be enjoying it a lot more.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, funny you should mention Ni no Kuni.
You haven't.
I haven't touched that in months.
It's crazy, man.
I still haven't played it. I really want to.
And it's not because I don't enjoy it. I love it, and I thought it was really cool, and it was a really class idea, and I really liked how it all worked together. There was a couple of little things that annoyed me, but not stuff that would go, fuck this noise, I'll never play it again. But I was playing other things, and then I stopped, and I just haven't gone back to it. But I think that's probably partly the thing, is the fact that because there are so many games coming out all the time, that you go, hey, look, that's shiny. Hey, look, that's shiny. You just sort of natural
What would you
progression.
say is the best looking game ever?
Oh.
Graphically.
It's difficult because when Ico came out and, like, Shadow of the Colossus came out.
No, but I mean now. I'm on up to date stuff. What's been the most visually impressive thing
Destiny?
you've ever seen? I wouldn't say Destiny.
No, I wouldn't say Destiny.
Not by far. I think EA probably has it. It's either Madden or UFC or something like that. Is probably the most.
Well, that's realistic.
I mean,
yeah, but
I
that's
think
still that's what takes me back.
Photorealism is
It's crazy for that. Like, obviously, Grand Theft Auto, when it came out, I was like, that's amazing, but it didn't knock my socks off in comparison to UFC when I
there's
first saw
difference,
it, I was
'cause
like,
there's-
that looks like a fucking person.
Yeah.
And in 5 years, it will look like I'm watching a
Oh yeah,
UFC
for sure,
fight.
man.
But I think there's a difference there, is the fact that you can go, hey, that looks realistic. Wow, look at the graphics on that. That looks lifelike. And then other times you can just go, oh man, look what they're doing here with the game engine to make, seem like a huge world and that you're all encompassed. But that might not necessarily mean
Yeah.
that
Mm.
it's realistic, but it still looks damn pretty. Because,
Mm.
and
It's
it's
like a Princess Cup.
yes. Like No Man's Sky. That isn't out yet, but that looks
I
phenomenal.
want that game. I really do want that
Yeah.
game. Big time.
And yeah, okay, so it's not like massively realistic, but
Mm.
still, the graphics on that, and considering what it's running on and everything else, what are they doing to pull that off is incredible.
Do you reckon it's going to fuck up?
Oh, it will probably get broken.
I think it's going to not be. I have a really bad feeling about that game.
Yeah.
It just seems too much for a company that hasn't kind of
you
tested the
think it's
water.
going to be
and-
another one of those cases of they're trying to run before they can walk.
I think they're trying to fucking go Super Saiyan 3 before they fucking can crawl. Is
Yeah.
the honest answer. Like, how long did it say you'd have to take to get to every single bit and so on? The thing is, at
That-
the
that
same
was the
time,
other
if it's a
thing.
randomly generated world, or not randomly generated, but if it's codec world and things like that, I can understand how they do that. But it depends on the depth of the world as well. Because we've only seen little clips and things, and if it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with random, is the fact that if you try and make things too random, it ends up all just being grey boxes and all look the
That's
same.
one thing I have to say about Destiny, right? It's not very big.
No, it's not.
The worlds are the same worlds, and one thing that really pisses me off, I don't know if this pisses you off.
Okay, go on.
Right, so I'm going to Earth,
Real
Yeah.
talk. Hashtag real,
Real
talk, right
talk.
now. Real talk.
dropping science on these bitches.
Mind blown.
Mind blown, science attack. Super effective. So we're going to go to Earth, Leon. How big's Earth? Pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
Where are we going to land? Same fucking
Same place.
spot. Every time. How big is Earth? 5 minutes on my scooter. Everywhere is like that.
Yeah.
It
every
looks
planet's
huge
like
in
that.
the background, but actually, there's a lot of depth there. Don't get me wrong. There's stuff there, but it's not that big.
That's
Like, GTA 5 is much bigger than that game. No, it's much bigger. Think of each little place.
I don't think so.
Fuck off.
I don't think so.
How long does it take you to
But
get
I
from
mean,
one
if
place?
you think about, because I don't know, because of you can't get in all of the areas when you're on a patrol though. You can't get to everything when you're on a patrol.
Dan.
There's certain
Close enough.
close
Do a
enough. You're
search
right.
Yeah, you
for a
can.
game called
Pretty much
Trespasser.
everything.
Huh?
No, I think you can.
Yeah,
You just
okay.
can't get to the boss bit. But if you imagine how long it takes you to get that final boss on most levels, from the start,
Yeah.
on your speeder,
Well, maybe it is.
and then compare that,
Yeah.
all of
Maybe
them
not.
together, there's 5 of them or whatever, and then compare that from going GTA 5 from one side of the map to the other
Yeah, I
side.
think you're right. Actually,
It's
I think GTA
missions.
5 is
It's
bigger.
much bigger.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love the world in Destiny, but just wish you fucking change it up a little bit.
But I mean, like, a lot of people have kind of been speculating, like, because the fact that there's certain closed doors and everything like that, people are thinking that, that
Yeah,
the
that's the
worlds are
one.
going to expand larger and everything like that. And
So there was
It
this
was
game.
There's a
Indeed.
pair of digital boobs.
Yeah, breasts. That was okay. So there's this game.
can you
that-
bring that up on the screen so it can be, because it's not, yeah, cool. There you go.
Amazing.
Digital mountains!
Right.
Digital boobs!
When did it come out?
Who knows?
He's been too busy staring at breasts now. Right,
Yeah,
so
he
there
won't
was this
know.
game many years ago called Trespasser, which was part of the Jurassic
Trespasser.
Trespasser.
Yeah.
Is
It
that
was
about
part-
trespassing?
Yes, it was. Came out of the sort of Jurassic Park era, and it was like a
Tressic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, he definitely said Jurassic.
I know,
Jurassic.
just playing.
You can't.
It's being a cunt.
You're not as good.
Trying
as
to get
me.
him back. but
Yeah,
you-
trying to get it back, but
but
failing
you're
hard.
failing. That's-
Just not as good. So yeah, so it came out at the same time as sort of like the whole Jurassic Park thing, and the idea was that you were playing this female bounty hunter that was trapped on an island, and
Mhm.
there was dinosaurs running around everywhere.
With a really weird arm.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. This, looking at the graphics, if you put it up on the screen, this is like a 90s
Yeah.
game. So
Yeah, it's very
the
detailed for a 90s.
yeah.
it wasn't amazing, but what was really cool about it was that it was an actual island that you could go everywhere in it. So if there was a tree that was like way off in the distance, you could run and it would take you 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, but you'd get to there. And that was like the big selling point of this. Also the fact that you could shoot dinosaurs, and to regain health, you'd look at your boobs.
Really?
Yeah. So if you were like
didn't say the magic word.
yeah. So if you're running low on health, you would
Dropping
stop
knowledge.
and you
Science.
just stare at cleavage. And there's a, if you go back to the picture, there's a tattoo of a heart, and that
someone's
was
done the artwork for it.
yeah,
Oh, that's someone's artwork.
someone's artwork. But yeah, you'd stare at that and it would refill back up.
If you really squint, it looks like two bald people.
It was actually quite a fun game, but you were talking about like size and depth and stuff, and
So
it
you
was.
talk about boobs.
So we talk about boobs, yeah.
Size and depth equals cock.
Indeed.
Totally girth. It's
Girth.
definitely
Girth.
Very
it's
important.
definitely.
And width
Diameter.
and weight
Weight. Mass.
cock for days,
Mass
son.
what is it? Force times mass
and bulge.
equals.
Sorry,
Is it force times mass equals acceleration?
I think so. Yeah.
My force times my mass equals. I'm going to say that to a girl
Do it
as a
please.
chat line.
Please do it.
Sorry, do you know what force times mass equals?
My acceleration.
Acceleration. Yeah. And then
Just
she'll
use
look.
that
She'll
and
look
just-
at me.
Just
she'll look
stand
at me
there,
like,
with this, like,
"What are you talking about?" And
evil
I'll go.
go-
Do you know what the square root of pi is? And they go, no. Okay, Google it. I walk off.
just
Wow.
That's it.
It's such a smoothie.
I have lines.
Women
Don't
for
worry.
days.
I have.
and she'll
I have
just stare down at her breasts and be
I have
like,
got some-
oh,
I have got some
why am
chat
I not
lines.
dead?
Exactly.
Bubble. Yeah, that's the thing. My character has. So I always played a paladin, so I have a bubble. Now I play a Titan defender, so I have a bubble.
Excellent. It's all about the bubbles.
I love bubbles.
Bubbles.
Warrior
fucking
needs
shit out of
healing.
it.
Now I'm going to jump on some releases here. Now
Get those releases.
this release list is pretty fucked here because I can see two that were
You
released
fucked
last
it up,
week.
mate.
Yeah, I
Who's
know.
Love Max?
I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know.
Do you work with a Max?
Maybe I do. Maybe I do. No, I
Snuck
don't,
in there.
actually.
It's like
Anyway, so
subliminal
we've
messaging.
got Ancient Space on
Did
the
you say Asian space?
Ancient Space
Coming next week.
on
Asian
the,
Space.
PC and Mac. No Surge.
I'm going to go with Arnosaur.
Arnosaur.
Ode to an
Oh,
Unbound
to an
Star.
Unbound Star. On the PS3. Arcana Heart 3. Love Max! PS3, PS Vita. That's how it would be.
You just
Covered myself in
That's what I was hoping for.
By
that
loving
kind of
Max,
Oh
you
my
know.
god! I
I was
just
hoping
so
for it.
spat out
Spit take.
everything.
Perfect.
Princess
Perfect.
Cup.
Exactly what I wanted.
2 fucking cups.
Yes. Then
love to the max.
that
Prick.
the next one's a lie. FIFA 15
That's a big release.
it is a big release. PS4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PC, Wii, 3DS, and PS Vita.
Is that the best-selling franchise of all time?
I think it has to be.
It's pretty much up there.
I don't think anything else can match it.
I think
on
it has
what
to be.
Physical money.
Yeah. Well, it is.
It makes a lot of money.
It does big
Because
time.
the thing is, Madden makes quite a bit of money,
yeah.
but not in the same level as what FIFA does.
Yeah.
FIFA's
FIFA's
close.
the world.
Yeah.
man.
EA's like biggest baby.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Dan?
Drop knowledge.
Have you seen the EA factory?
No.
The factory?
They have their own sports. They have their own soccer field.
They have their own soccer field.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
I've seen.
Oh, right, for
Yeah.
what, the developers wise
Yeah.
for it. Oh,
It's the
yeah.
whole
They have, yeah.
building. It's EA's.
It's
FIFA.
ridiculous. They've also got
Crazy.
the workshop, they call it, and it's where they bring in some of the best players in the world
Mm.
to work on what is good and what is bad, and like what do they like from this and what do they not like.
That's cool.
How can they change this? How can they change that? It looks really good. I'm not a huge FIFA fan. I don't think any of us are. I don't mind playing a bit of FIFA.
I mean, like back in the
Hate
day,
FIFA.
you know, like when I was like on my Sega Mega Drive, FIFA 95,
Yeah, that's not really FIFA,
FIFA
though, is
96,
it?
love that shit. But
FIFA 96 was fucking boss.
yeah, man.
Actually, no. What was the one that I played? FIFA 98 was when 3D
98
graphics really
98
came in.
Yeah, 98 started to 98 started to come through to the PlayStation. At that
Yeah,
point,
that's
didn't it?
about where like I started playing it.
Because
So
there
I was
was
playing PC when the PlayStation one, and it
Yeah.
started to get the polygon stuff. And
Yeah.
there's always been that massive rival between FIFA and PES though.
not in current years.
No.
PES got completely destroyed.
Yeah.
I used to be a PES player, but the problem was it was all about. It was more realistic,
Mm.
but it didn't have the wow factor that FIFA does, and people
Yeah.
prefer that.
Mm.
But then it stopped being like a straight kickabout game and then got really complicated. Like,
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people, we talk about hardcore gamers. Like I've seen a lot of things of like people go, "Oh, a FIFA player couldn't go and do a raid." Yeah, well, fucking World of Warcraft player, you go and play FIFA against him.
Oh yeah.
I reckon 29-0. Like
Yeah.
he will butt fuck you. You play for a year, he'll still butt fuck you. Same way, like people. I give respect to anyone that gets
'Cause
that
there's-
good at any game.
Yeah.
Like if that's
yeah.
your bag, you fucking play it.
Yeah,
you should do.
for sure, big time.
Don't
man,
let
big
anyone
time.
fucking tell you. Everyone takes the piss out of me for playing Madden. Fuck you guys. You can't play Madden.
Yeah.
Especially you, Cody. You big old yank. Playing a fucking fullback.
We've got Gauntlet on the PC.
Warrior needs food.
Killer Instinct Combo Breaker Pack. Apparently on the Xbox One, we've got that.
Is that like a
there's-
DLC?
I think that's,
there's,
is that like
I
a
think
retail
it's-
proper release?
I
kind
think
of
it's
thing?
that, and I think it's also that the big edition's going to go down to the price of what the cheaper edition
Ah,
is. Or
right,
something like
okay.
that. I've got it already, so I don't know.
Yeah, we've got Stronghold Crusader 2 on the PC and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter on PC also.
That's a indie game that's been in development for years and years and years and years.
Oh,
And
Isn't
really?
that like the brother of the guy from Backstreet Boys?
No.
Dropping knowledge. Science.
Yeah, he went away to have a solo career and sing in Backstreet
Well,
bars.
he did. He vanished, man. Here's the brother.
No, anyway, I'm going to move on to some news anyway.
It wasn't news.
'cause we need
Knowledge.
to-
Science.
We did, because obviously I had a special podcast with XCar Media on Friday.
You did indeed.
Yeah, how did that go?
Oh, yeah, it was a lot
You
of
didn't
fun.
listen to
A
it?
lot of fun. It was
Dave, how rude.
I've been busy.
we kind of
I
spoke
didn't fucking
about a
listen
little
to
bit
it
about the Tokyo Game Show and some of the trailers that kind of dropped and everything like that. I've got just a little bit of extra news to kind of get on there. Final Fantasy 15 trailer obviously dropped,
Look cool.
and those graphics.
No,
man.
well, that's where I was going on the before. That actually looks like that could be the next.
Yeah, I
Boom.
am excited about that big time. But I mean, the
Is that
thing is,
that's the next sort of single player one.
that's correct. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Apparently, there's going to be a demo coming out with Final
Are they
Fantasy
actually
Type
gonna-
0 in 2015.
Are they going to go
Um,
back to like more open world, less corridor running?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, the
I
game
s-
doesn't
who
look
knows?
anything like a normal Final Fantasy.
It doesn't. It looks like
I'm worried about that game, but
an
it does look
adventure
beautiful.
kind of game in some
I've
sense.
seen trailers.
It looks like, but the thing is, at the same time, I've seen a lot more of this RPG, but your Devil May Cry style
Yeah.
fighting with the RPG element. Don't know if I like it or not.
I don't like it
Yeah,
personally.
but that's because you're a JRPG.
It's 'cause I'm an
whore.
old-
But then again,
yeah.
Kingdom
So
Hearts.
am I,
I like that
actually.
kind of
But I
thing.
don't. The thing is, I haven't let myself play them.
Hmm.
So, like, if you ask me what my top 10 games of all time are, there's probably 4 JRPGs in there.
Hmm?
But I haven't played one since PS2
Oh wow, that's a long
because I
time
won't
ago.
let myself.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a big commitment on
Because
hours.
it kills my life.
Hmm.
Then it's again, how much time have I spent on Destiny?
I've spent more time on Destiny than I have on
Breath of
on
Fire
a lesser
3.
Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7's still not over that yet because
Yeah.
I've done that far too many times.
I would say Final Fantasy 7 is probably the worst Final Fantasy 7.
You can say that if you want.
Well, I did.
Go right
Say
ahead.
that if you want.
Did you see what I said there?
Yeah, I heard that.
No, do you not understand what I said?
Yeah, I did.
I'd also say it's the best Final
Mhm.
Fantasy 7.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
I didn't say the best Final Fantasy. I said
No.
7.
No.
Yeah.
Dropping
Good.
knowledge, science, bombs.
But if
science.
you're going back to the whole way of combat in JRPGs, the Kingdom Hearts was the first one
Ah, but I do like Kingdom Hearts, and that's the fucked up
to...
thing.
Because when I started
Yeah, but that's
playing
'cause
it,
you
it
like
got
Jafar.
away from the traditional turn-based.
Who doesn't like
And-
Jafar?
Right?
Fucking return at Jafar once again. Return at Jafar. pop up the world.
Oh shit.
Hashtag the genie's dead.
Fucking old tunes. Hashtag
Amazing.
nostalgia. Hashtag music my parents
But
listen
yeah.
to.
Return of the Mac. I will never forget on a drunken night that song coming on and someone hitting someone in the face with a Big Mac and shouting the words Return of the Mac
Okay.
once again,
That's
and
good.
then hitting him with the other side of the Big Mac. It was probably one of the funniest things I've seen in a while.
That's incredible.
And then
Amazing.
to go up to him and say, "How's that special sauce?" Topped it off.
Fantastic.
That purple stuff.
Anyway, another Final Fantasy news. Final Fantasy 13 trilogy is going to be heading to PC starting in October. On the 9th of October, Final Fantasy 13
That's
drops,
another-
and then
Did
after
you
that,
see
I never
the-
finished Final Fantasy 13. I just
fair enough.
Shit.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was like I played the 30 odd hours.
The thing is that I played X2 as well and completed that as well, and I still not X2. I mean
Final Fantasy 13 too.
13 too, and was like, nah, I didn't like
Yeah.
that either.
I know. I played the 30 odd hours required to get to the bit where it actually gets to open world, and by that point, I just lost the will to live. The most
It's not
fun
even
I
open world either, though.
No, it really wasn't. The only fun I had with that was sitting there with my girlfriend playing the lesbian or gay game on each of the cutscenes.
Brilliant. I like it. I like that. I like that game. Now, moving on. The last bit of news that I've kind of got here. There was some other kind of news, but we have to kind of wrap it up a little bit. So, PS3 gets PlayStation Now open beta in US and Canada. More games coming to the service, which is really good, actually.
So it changes the pricing
Does that mean-
structure. Sony says you can rent a game for this for around $1 a day.
They are still moving around the prices, basically.
I like the way
Prices
that
are
these
still in
prices
flus.
Are
They're sick.
Flux, I presume, is what you meant here.
Yeah, totally what I
they've
meant.
gone home. They're sitting there with their soup,
So GTA 5 has a release date as well for next gen.
and it's also going to be first
Does-
person.
There's a rumor. It's not
It's not actually.
No.
There's basically.
Was it November
Oh, it,
10th for Xbox One and PS4?
it's 18th.
18th.
I suppose we spoke about that last
PCs
week, and it's in January.
Yeah. Did we say that last week?
Oh no, we didn't. Oh, I think the news came out last week, but obviously we spoke about Destiny
Dropping
far
bombs.
too much. Yeah, you're right. So I mean, the good news, the fact is that they have kind of adjusted the prices, but once again, they are going to be changing.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got the PlayStation TV that's
Yep.
been announced now as well, which is going to tie in very nicely with all the
85 quid.
PlayStation Now stuff. Oh, is that what it's going to
Do
be?
you know what I'm interested to
Ooh.
see? Seeing how good PS Vita is,
It is really good with the PS4, man.
Z3
Mm-hmm.
and the Z2
Back
tablet,
to the boobs.
Yeah.
they both can do that, and you can control your game by your controller itself,
Oh, right.
so you can connect it. So for smartphone sales, if they could market that right, that's
Mm-hmm.
quite a big gaming market.
Yeah,
There's also
massively.
an adapter that you can put the Z3 onto the back of a PS4 controller,
Mm-hmm.
and it becomes a handheld.
That's pretty cool.
Mental.
It was quite cool.
I mean, I've seen some people do that on like PC kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
There's a Samsung
because obviously
adapter
there's the
type thing
Shield
as well.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's similar
It's
to
that,
that.
yeah,
kind of
but
thing.
I've seen people do it their own way with the sort of roughly the same software.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll tell you
Anyway,
what though, before that,
yeah.
I have to admit, Sony have probably the worst release date structure ever.
Why? Go on.
So Apple. What was it? 9th of September.
Sorry,
We're dropping bombs. It's coming out this day.
yeah.
It will be out this day. Sony rep comes into my store. Z3's out next week. Cool. What day? Oh, there's no official date. It will just come in sometime.
Just come in.
It will just randomly come
I'm
in.
gonna
So
go for the-
Through the
customer comes
magical
in,
portal.
customer comes in.
All right, have fun. Do it.
What a fucking waste, man.
So is it going to require like sacrificial goat's blood and like
Possibly. It might have a
Quest
raid.
to the-
Yeah, you got a quest to get it.
far
To be
corners
honest,
of the
I'm not a
world?
big fan of the Sony handsets, but I do like the idea of the gaming things for it.
That's pretty cool.
Also, the Note 4 comes out October, which looks really nice, actually.
Yeah.
And the Note 4 Edge
So you actually going to get out of work anytime soon before the end of Christmas?
No, not for shit.
Well, until
not until after Christmas.
Yeah, and then you got the January sale.
Well, you got to employ some people. I
running
need some new people.
Can't do everything yourself.
I can't. I'm dying, people. It's killing me.
Maybe we should do like job interviews. Ask them random questions. So, how would you deal with this situation with
That's how we interview people. We
Just
ask
shout at
certain
them.
things. No, we don't sow them. We just say so on and so forth. All I can see is boobs, man. All I can see is boobs.
Dan can't get enough of those boobs.
I can't say that I mind, to be honest. And I just saw a whole lot of other like cleavage from Leon's back.
Yeah,
So
you
back
always see
boobs.
that.
Love it.
The butt cleavage.
Butt cleavage is good.
It's all about the cleavage. Cleavage
Anyway,
everywhere.
should we wrap this baby up?
How do you want to wrap it up? What are we going with?
With a bow.
bow?
Well, I mean,
Ribbon?
on the Friday, I tried to do like
Sparkly
the
paper.
outro on my own, and
Glitter.
just completely cocked it up. It was so funny.
Really?
How much did you cook it up?
Oh, like
like
massively.
nine-man gangbang.
Like I haven't put it up like properly online yet, but it's still on our on the past broadcast for Twitch. That it's up there, but it will go
So
up.
I'll go listen to it and just skip to the end and then laugh.
Because I was.
Did you get it all in like completely the wrong order?
Yeah, I start like the thing is that I started off right, and then I said the wrong thing for the second thing, and then it threw me off. So
Nice.
I said things
If you
in the
want to
wrong
tweet
order,
us,
and
send
was
us
just
an email.
And I just completely.
You can check our website
I think
out.
Cody.
At this
Facebook.
postal address.
I think Cody was on the chat just mocking me while I was doing it as well. I was like, "Ah."
Do we have any, Dan? Do we have any interesting questions or anything interesting to note,
in
or
the
is it
chat?
just a load of abuse?
Did Leon clean up his mess?
What
when he went
mess?
to the
What mess?
toilet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
After
quick, mate.
looking at the boobs.
Whap whap. Oh, I presume that's why you went there.
Nah, that was there has been some good ones, but we've thrown through so quickly.
We have been just
That's how we do it.
marching
A lot
through
of
as always.
Madden talk.
A lot of
stuff.
people
Chat
taking the
room
piss
has
out of
been
the
going
Stag Beetle.
crazy. Big up the chat room.
Big up the
No,
chat room. Well,
Mu- much love
they
to
don't
the
like
chat
it
room.
when the Stag Beetle talks Madden.
they don't.
Get fucking used to it.
But it
Well, I
won't be.
haven't recently very much.
No, you haven't.
You've been
No,
all
you
about
haven't.
the
It's been
Destiny.
Destiny, which I'm gonna try. I
Next
kind of-
week
I
we're
kept
going to
it
try
down.
not to talk about Destiny.
Are you
Yeah.
guys going to be twitching it up at all?
Yeah.
I'm
I
hoping
want to
to
do the
get
Nightfall
some-
Strike as a Twitch.
Okay, yeah, that can happen.
And worst case scenario, I'm going to come round here in Nightfall next to you.
That's fine.
That sounds
It can definitely happen though.
dirty.
Only if we wear just nappies.
All right,
Because
Done.
we're going to shit ourselves.
jobs are good in. But yeah, I mean, what I can definitely stream that. That's fine. So hopefully our Nightfall tomorrow night, or it'll be yesterday. You'll probably watch the footage after the fact. Hopefully, maybe. We are gonna try and record that Nightfall Strike. So fingers crossed we get it
We'll
right.
put that up on YouTube. What's our actual YouTube thing? Game Over Yeah UK.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, if I remember rightly for the YouTube. But it'll be on the outro when we do the outro. It's on that there.
So if you just look at the outro, touch yourself, maybe three finger.
yeah, free finger bang kind of thing. I don't know what's going
Yeah. Three fingers insertion.
on.
That's each finger going in.
That's was our plus anyway. But anyway, yeah, let's wrap this thing up. So I would like to thank Dan for joining us once again.
Hey.
He's still
He's
did
there
well.
doing that.
Did
He's
very
he's
well this
getting
week.
there, he's
We
getting there.
didn't have any microphones thrown at my leg this week.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
it's
know.
always
That was
fun.
funny.
Yeah,
though.
you were
That was-
stressed.
That was fun though.
You seemed a bit upset.
Oh yeah, I was upset.
He had a little cry afterwards.
I did. I
It
was
was
like,
emotional.
and I was in Dave's arms. Just
I had to give him a
Before we
reassuring
go,
hug.
can I just tell a story of
go on. Then.
just me in stressed mode on Saturday?
All right, go on then.
So a customer decided that the queue he was too good for.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
people like
So
that.
he walked to the front and tried it with me. I said,
Back of the queue.
I said,
bitch.
that's fine. You can find out the prices when you've queued up and come to me.
Yeah.
No, but I need to know. I was like, I've got them. I'll give you the prices. I've got them in stock, but I'm serving a customer. So he moves to the next person next to me and asked them. And I said, sir, as the assistant manager, I'm going to ask you to leave the store if you don't go to the back of the queue. He walks off and then walks back, thinks I haven't seen him, and walks the other side to talk to someone else. And I go over to go and go to I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
And this customer behind that's in the queue, and the customers do not like that.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
wouldn't?
yeah, of course.
Goes, "Oi! Piss flaps! Get back!" And fucking, I just erupted into tears of laughter. This guy turned around like, what? What? Like, thought he was a badass or whatever. And sees this bald, 6 foot whatever brute of a man like, "I'll fucking have you, son! Fucking iPhone 6 is my first!" It was very funny.
Amazing.
Brilliant. Well, let's
On that bombshell.
And
Okay.
on that note,
if you'd like to take part in our conversation, you can either post on our Facebook wall at facebook.com/GameOverYear.
you can tweet us at @GoVia.
If you want to contact us about Princess Cups and Princess Cup memorabilia, and if you want to send us a Princess Cup, just go to contact us at gameoveryear.net.
That's you know what, honestly, just drop us an email anytime, honestly, and that's social
How many
media
emails
jazz.
do we ever get? It's just
Loads.
companies. We don't
It
get
is.
any of you guys.
It is.
Send us an
Honestly, we wanna
email.
hear from
We
you
keep
guys.
getting various princes from long lost countries. that wanna be
Nigeria.
our friend. Yeah.
Prince Edward
We have had
Whitehall.
some fucking amazing spam emails as well.
So good
They
spam.
Yeah.
want to be our friend. They want to give us money.
Please message back. I got something special to tell you.
Anyway, obviously the most important place to go is our website, which you can get all of our content, which is gameoveryear.net. So, anyway, thank you for joining us. And
And
until
until-
next time.
Game over,
yeah.
yeah.
How did you manage to do that? Did you do it by yourself? Did it sound really crap?